Hello everyone, welcome to this final video. I am Coach Kim and I have been the presenter of this whole video series to help you and guide you through my book, My Year of Miracles, which is a planner journal. It was created for you in mind. As I said in my initial video, I've been through several years, decades actually, of manifesting and coaching. And me and my clients have found different things to help us along the way. And I incorporated as much as I could that was helpful. The most important things that were helpful in this book, in this journal planner. And I hope these things help you in your journey. And again, please comment or give any suggestions as you're using it, once you use it, as you start it. If you have any suggestions or comments about it, please leave a comment here, leave it here, or in the attachment that you receive with your purchase, send it to that email address. I am looking forward to all of it, looking forward to all the feedback and responding as best and as much as I can. And if there are enough of the same questions, I might make a video of it, of the answer. So please be sure to like these videos and subscribe to this channel. So if I shall revisit one of these videos, I may remake it. I may have changes or updates and remake a video or make a whole new video to answer questions. Please feel free to, or please like and subscribe to this channel. And so that way you can be notified when I do add new things or have new comments or answering questions and things like that. So this video, as you may see, it's quite lengthy. Well, of course I'm recording now, so I don't know how long it is, but with all I have to cover, it's going to be quite a bit. So take your initiative to listen to what you feel, listen to the whole thing. Hopefully it's all helpful for you. But if you're just looking for something specific, I don't know how the timestamps are going to happen in this video, but just in case, I'm going to put below the timing stamps for when I cover each area, because right now I'm going to have additional comments just about manifesting. Then I will put a couple inserts, video inserts, on how to maneuver around the journal itself, how to work in it, and how to add pages, how to add pictures for the vision boards and things like that. I'm going to put videos in, how-to videos, showing you, guiding you on how to do those things, to use the journal to the best of your ability. And other comments that I've mentioned in other videos, I touched on topics very sparingly, but I wanted to come back and help you out with, get a little bit more along the way of what needs questions or topics that I talked about. I'm sorry, a message flashed up and it took my mind away. Either way, this video is to help you with everything that I wanted to help you more with, was probably rushing through before, and things that I mentioned in other videos that I was going to show you. So that's what this video is for. So next, after this introduction for this video, I have a couple more comments to say, some advice in manifesting itself, guidance for you, hopefully to help you. And then from there, I'll have videos and then more comments. So thank you for coming on this journey. Thank you for purchasing the book. I am so looking forward to hearing your stories, your manifestations, your successes, for how this book has helped you. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Well, not bye, but see you soon. Okay, so since we're talking about manifesting, one thing I want to do is give a caution. If you have been watching videos or listening to different leaders and things, every now and then, or maybe often, you can hear someone say, instant manifestation. This can help you manifest this instantly. You can manifest a house quickly, manifest money quickly, manifest this quickly. How I manifested such and such in 3 days. How I manifested this and da 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 da. You hear those terms a lot. And the honesty and truth of it is, most of the time, majority of the time, nothing manifests that fast. And what happens a lot, and what can happen a lot, is that people have been in the process of manifesting stuff. It took a while. Then all of a sudden they did one thing or something changed. They ask for it again, and then it comes up instantly or in a few days. Well, it seems instant or a few days. So I want to give caution to that, because I don't want that to be misleading for you in your life as you are going on this journey to manifest certain goals, dreams, and desires. Is that people have been in the process of manifesting stuff. It took a while. Then all of a sudden they did one thing or something changed. They ask for it again, and then it comes up instantly or in a few days. Well, it seems instant or a few days. So I want to give caution to that, because I don't want that to be misleading for you in your life as you are going on this journey to manifest certain goals, dreams, and desires. Now, there are things and there are times when you can put out an intention and ask to manifest something. It could be something big, something small, something average. And you'll manifest it, you'll ask for it, and you get it quickly. Those do happen. I'm not saying it's not true and it's not possible. Most of the time, if you pay attention, if you haven't noticed before, is that when you ask for something and it happens right away or you get it soon, it's because you've already been in a place of letting it go. You've already been in a place of not worrying about it, not concerned with it, not thinking of it. It's not constantly on your mind. You're not feeling weary without it or anything like that. So it comes quickly. Like, that's the key to manifesting. Not just feeling it, not just asking for it, but almost can care less about it. And I say that, and for people like me who overthink, to say care less about it can still throw you on a whim. It's like, what do you mean don't care about it? Like, that means I don't want it. That means I ask for something I don't want. No, it just means that when you ask for something, you've moved on in life, whether or not you get it. You go to whatever's next, whether or not you get it, you know? So, yeah, that's all that means. So I just want you to be wary of the manifest quickly or manifest instantly. Like this, I created this book to help you to manifest those desires in your life. Some things you will get right away and some things you won't. And that's why I've said several times throughout my video, if you find that there's something that you didn't manifest quickly, then it doesn't mean you don't get it. It doesn't mean you can't have it. It means sometimes there's another step, another set of healing, another something that has to happen, or that will or must happen before you receive it. If you already receive it, sometimes that's not for you. Sometimes it's something totally different. And I'll talk about later on in this video how watching what you ask for, because you might get it. Sometimes you will get exactly what you ask for, but it comes in a totally different way, and you don't realize it till you stop and think, like, wait a minute, what? I did ask for this. Like, hold on. But we'll talk about that later. But yes, for now, in this instance, I just wanted you to be aware and be aware of. And if you, like I said, if you haven't noticed it before, if you have heard of it before, the instant gratifications is possible, but a lot of times it's not likely, depending on where your heart is with it. All right. So another point that I wanted to talk about, because I have notes here, is be patient with yourself in this process whenever it's needed. Manifesting is a journey. And what makes it a journey is because we're already living life, living things, finding out things about ourselves, wanting things, and finding out what it takes to get it. Sometimes it takes nothing. Sometimes the effort is just to wait. Sometimes the effort is just to ask. Sometimes the effort is just to turn a corner. Sometimes the effort is to actually work for it. Sometimes the effort is to go out of town to get it. The effort can be different ways if there is an effort. But no matter what, if it takes longer than you expected or take longer than you wanted, be patient. Don't always take it as a no. And I'll also talk about in a few minutes is uh, just take it as a why. Maybe why not? Is there something on my part? Is there something I can do? And that doesn't mean you have to do something for everything. I don't want you to get faithless. I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to feel like it's not possible or it can't happen. Everything is possible. Everything can happen. That's the basis of this. You can get your desires. And if you're not getting them, there may be a small or big reason, but this is the opportunity for you to find out what and how. And after you find out what it takes to get it, figure out if you still want it. And you may not want it necessarily because of what it takes to get it, but you may find that that's not actually really what you want. What you really want is something else. What you really want is a different outcome. You just expected to get it in that way, but you want something else. So then you change your intentions to what you really want. Again, this is all the process of using this book and going on a journey and taking notes and being aware of what you want, setting those intentions, moving towards the desired outcomes and inspired actions and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's a process, but be patient with this process. And the more you find joy in it, the better that it gets. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. And so in being patient and in trying to set your goals, when you find out that you haven't manifested something the way you want it to, or how you want it to, you can start asking questions. And that's when it comes along to the healing. And I think I'm going to, touch on this more when I talk about positive and negative mindsets. But some of the questions that you ask is, who am I? Do I like who I am? If I do, why? If I don't, why not? And if I don't, what or how can I change? What needs to change? And again, we'll talk about this more in another section from the positive mindset section of the book is where I pulled this extra thought from. But just to put that out there. And I wrote down spiritual journey. What did I want to say about that? I don't know. Maybe it comes to me later. But I wanted to give you, so in being patient with yourself, I wanted to give you my story. That this book and journal right here, I started this book last year. And when I started this book, I started the book because I wanted the book done by the end of the year so that I can launch it at the beginning of the year and have everyone to reach their goals and potentials, have it all done. I had already made 3 other digital journals, so they didn't take that much long. And so this one, I felt in my heart, this shouldn't take long. All I was doing was adding and putting stuff in and changing, and I should be able to get it out there. But when I tell you, I did not imagine it being this long. I did not imagine it taking this long to create this journal. And this journal has really got to me. This journal has taken me on a journey. I am now at the end and have finished it, which of course because now you can purchase it. But I didn't imagine it to be this long, and there's so many times that I wanted to stop and say no and just say forget it and just don't put it out there. Or there was a time or two that I want to just put out in a different way. So fine, I won't do a video tutorial on it. I just let it be a regular old digital journal like everybody else's. Or what was it? Something else. Like there's just so many stops and so many don't feel like it and so many disappointments and so many whys. And it felt like always, even now to the end, so close from finishing. But yet there's all these extra little details that I have to add into and to make sure that this is it. And mind you, I don't know if I'm a perfectionist, but I want things in a way that the buyer can understand it the way I wanted to present it. I'll put it that way. Because if I just put the journal out there and didn't give you the video tutorial, in my mind, how would you know how to use this? How would you know what the intentions are for this section? How would you know how this section can best fit you? How would you know any of this stuff? Like, how would you know for the intentions that I set out for you to have for this book to use? You may take it a different way if I don't explain it to you. And that may not be true. I mean, because we are all adults. Well, we're all of understanding people and species. So you can understand and take it however you want to, even with me going through this video tutorial with you. Some people will buy the book and never look at the video tutorial. They'll just take it as they have it. But though, for those who do, I want to make sure you get all the fulfillment out of it that I created it for. And so that was my drive and motivation to keep going. That was my drive and motivation to not stop. And every time I decided to stop and don't do it or got delayed, I would hear someone somewhere talking about a journal that they wish they had. And I'd be like, I have that. I created that. Or a version of a planner that, like, I'm like, I created a planner just like that. Like, and so that was the universe's way of telling me, what you have, people are waiting for. What you have, people want. What you have, people can use. So I said, okay, fine, I'll keep going. So I kept going and kept going and kept going until now. About a year later, I think it's almost a year later, and I would never have thought it took me this long. But when I tell you, in the process, I've learned a lot. This helped me spiritually to grow. It helped me to be patient with myself, because I have patience in some things, but not patience in everything. It helped me to not be a perfectionist. It helped me to say that it's okay if it's not okay. It helped me to learn things from people. It helped me to grow more in myself, grow more in my designing, grow more in just patience in a whole bunch of areas. Like, not just with creating the book, but when waiting for the outcomes and things like that. And just helped me to rely on people and accept the encouragement from others and things like that. So this is my journey. Creating this book is my journey. But I really hope that in creating this book and bringing it forth to you and you purchasing it, that it is truly a blessing for you to receive so many blessings and miracles and successes in your life, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, in every way possible. I wish you so much success with this book. So as I've mentioned before, and I will keep mentioning again, if this book helps you, please let me know. If there's something that you want to comment on about it, please send that comment. If you have a suggestion, I'm open to it. Let me know. And let's keep it moving, because I created this to help all. I created it to help both you and myself. So that's all I have for this part of the video. I am going to come back with the videos for showing you how to work through the notebook itself. And so I also want to say, I wrote down, although this book is a guide. I don't remember what I wrote. I had so many thoughts in writing this book. I wrote everything down at the time, and now I got to go back and remember what I wrote it for. But off the top of my head, although I wrote this book as a guide, this is not the end all, be all of manifesting. This is just what I've learned to be very effective. This is what I've learned to help you to get things instantly, to help you to see where you do get blessings and you do get what you ask for along the way. And if you don't get it, how to see where and why and how you may not have, and what you can do in the process, how to be grateful for things, how being grateful for things can bring you more other great things that you didn't even ask for, and bring you in a place of healing, growth, spiritual growth, mental growth, emotional growth, so that you are a better person while you're gaining things that you're manifesting. Like, that's a win-win-win-win. Like, a year later, even if you only manifest 3 out of 10, you a better person now. Whoa. And now what is that better person going to do? Because again, by the time the year is over with, now you're going to manifest something else. What did you want to manifest before? Those 7 out of 10 that you didn't get, well, I don't want that anyway. Or I'm changing my mind about that anyway. Now I want something else. Now I see what my capabilities are. Now I see what I'm capable of. Now I'm on a whole new version level, energy level, new vortex, new all that kind of stuff. Uh, I'm doing different things now. I'm doing bigger things now. It's all different. It's all good. So let this be your guide, but this is not the end all be all. But I hope again it helps you. So this video is gonna be long enough already. This is it for this portion of this video. I will see you in the next one. I'm showing you and walking you through uh, working around inside the planner itself, the digital planner itself. See you in the next video. Till next time. Bye. Okay, everyone. So this is my tutorial to help guide you through navigation of your My Year of Miracles planner journal. I was going to do a screen recording, but I did not think that I would be able to effectively point and show where things were. And I wanted you to be able to see that. So I'm doing it this way. I hope that this is okay for you guys. I won't see it until after I edit it. And I won't see it until I go to look at it before inserting it. So I hope it's okay. So this is your front cover, of course, My Year of Miracles. This right now is the year 2024 that I'm recording it. I'm not sure if it had changed later on, but either way, this is what it is. And this button here is your home button. So again, this is the Good Notes. This is the Good Notes platform that my journal is uploaded. My digital journal is uploaded on. And this is your opening page. So when you open it, you come to this page, and again, this is your home button. So for this thing, this is your home button right here. Now, when you come to home button, it's going to bring you to your table of contents. Your table of contents shows you every area of the journal that you want to go into. Everything that you see here, except for table of contents, is a hyperlink. And a hyperlink is a button that takes you to somewhere else in the journal that you want to be in. Let me move this over, make sure that it's showing everything. So if I click on welcome instructions, it'll go to welcome instructions. It'll go to March. It'll go to week 26. It'll go to September, so forth and so on. On every single page you go to, that it takes you to, you'll have a home button. So no matter where you are in it, you have a home button. Okay, I didn't do it that way. Okay, so you have a home button. No matter where you are, you have a home button. So you can always come back to this page. So if you find yourself somewhere else and like, oh man, how do I get back over there? And it's not here on the side for your months, go back to home. You can go to wherever you want to go, and it'll take you there. All right, so let's go back to home. And as you see, you have links for every area that I've covered. You're welcome. Well, I didn't cover the welcome instructions, I don't think. But just so you can see, these are your welcome instructions to walk you through the journal. Actually, this page is incorrect. This is actually the page for the daily pages. So I apologize for that. I didn't want to take the time because it'd be even more time to have to go in and correct this. But if you have the daily planner, this is the instructions for that page specifically. But since I already go over the weekly pages in the video, I just left it. Left it be. Your will of life, life goals, manifesting intentions, vision boards, and so forth and so on. So this is how any way you want to navigate it. If you want to go to your January calendar, this is your January calendar. And no, I did not do that. I thought I hyperlinked each date, but I didn't do that for this one since it's a weekly. Since it's weekly, I didn't hyperlink it. But in the daily ones, that's what got me not putting out the daily yet, because my hyperlinks, some of them weren't linking correctly, which frustrated me a lot. We're just still working on my patience, as I told you just a few minutes ago in the beginning of this video. But I'm working through it. And again, if anyone's interested in the daily version, I will do my best to get as many hyperlinks as I can and give you the daily version, because again, I love the daily outline, the planner outline for that one. So again, go back to home. These are your hyperlinks. Now, as you just saw me, you can hyperlink to different pages, and you can also scroll to different pages. It scrolls left and right. So you can scroll left and right. And if you go back after your month pages, I don't think there's anything else. Okay, there's your weekly pages. So you have your monthly planners, your monthly calendars. Then you have your week goals, week intention goals. And then after your week intentions, oh my goodness, you have I forget what happens after that. Your weekly goal sheets, and then your actual weekdays or weekly sheets. So that's your weekly layout for sheets. Now, this button up here toggles you between being able to write and being able to hyperlink. This button right here, and I will make sure I get down in here, and I will what am I trying to say? I will zoom in on this button, and as I go into the video to edit this. This button right here, you can when it's this circle, make sure you can see it. When it's this circle around a pen, that means you can hyperlink. All your hyperlinks will work, and you can get around. Now, if you click on this again, where it's a pen and something going through it, I don't know what that is. I haven't paid too much attention to that, and I'm sorry, you guys, that my screen is dirty. I hope you can see it through my crazy dirty screen. This allows you to write, so you can no longer hyperlink, but this is where you can start writing. All right, and this whole planner, you can write in it. Of course, it being a planner, I want you to be able to write in it, and as being digital, of course, you can write in it. So again, if you want to hyperlink to different places, just hit that, get your little circle, and you can hyperlink wherever you want to go. And do whatever you want to do. Your stickers are back here. I'll come back to that in a minute. And if you want to start writing in your pages, we're going to go to, say, week 3. If you want to start writing in it, then you have to go back here to take the little circle off, and you can write whatever you want. Today, and whatever you want to write. Now, to help me, and as you see, if you write something and you don't like it, this right here is your undo button. I hope you can see this. I can't, because the way my camera's sitting, I can't see this. This is your undo button. So you just hit undo to undo everything you just did for writing, and then you can start over again. What helps me a lot when I'm trying to fit a lot in a little bit of space, I will zoom in. I will write as small as I want to, write what I want, and zoom back out. That way it's there. I can save space. I don't have to feel like, because if I write like this or whatever, it takes up a lot of space. But if I want to make sure everything goes into space, I'll zoom it in, write what I want in my normal writing, write all that I want, and it's in there. All right. What else I want to tell you? If you want to add, so if you're back here, you want to add a page for notes, this button right here is to add a page. Click add, and you can add a to-do page. You can add a ruled narrow, a blank page. It gives you different options of different colors of pages you want to do. And so whichever you want to do, just hit add. Say you want a ruled narrow, hit that, and there you go. So you can write your additional notes, whatever you want on that page. And it comes right after the one you want. Now, a different way of viewing the whole calendar is this button over here. Can you see it? I don't know. Let me go scoot it down. This button right here with the 4 squares, that brings up this whole view. And that view shows you all the pages in a scroll view. So if you want to scroll through, say if you had a certain date you're looking for, scroll through, find it, click on it, and come in. And if you don't want to have to tab through, if you already got writing, you don't want to go through between writing and tabbing, click on those 4 things, those 4 squares, find the page you're looking for. You're going to go to the calendar, and you're there. There's other buttons. So this button is for your writing. As you can see, you can select your different kind of pens, fountain pen, a ball pen, or a brush pen. This creates there's your stroke, how thick and how wide it is. And okay, I apologize. I'm back. So this here is your button to show you for your pen. As you can see, you can write in fountain, ball pen, or brush pen. This right here is your pressure sensitivity. So that means you see how big that stroke is. The harder you push back, the thicker it is. The softer you write, the thinner it is. And so that's just how that works. I'm going to go ahead and take these back out. This is for whatever you write. Now, whenever you write something, you can both write it and hit undo. Or if you write it, you can also hit erase. This is your erase button. So you can erase what you did. This one here is for a highlighter, if you want to highlight things. This one here is, I don't know what that is. I don't ever use it. It's for shapes. It's a shape tool. It says require and hold the snap. Some of the things I don't even use. And I don't know if what that is for. But I know if you go and hold it, so if you make a circle, if you hold it, it makes a perfect circle. And if you want to do a rectangle, hold it, it makes your lines straight. I saw in there the option to fill with color. You can say no or yes on that, and just play around this as you see fit to use. I'm just showing you the basics of what's here. You can always go on YouTube and find a video for GoodNotes if you don't already have it and know how it works. You can always go find a video for GoodNotes to show you how to use it, how to navigate through it. This one is a selector tool. This one is for your stickers. This one is to bring in photos, and I'll go through both of those. I'll go through these later on when I talk about the vision board pages and the stickers page. This is to bring up a keyboard, something down there. I'm not messing with that right now. I don't know. This is for text. If you want to, I guess, text something instead of writing it. Bring up your keyboard again so you can text it in. I don't want to do all that right now. So let me go back to pen. Now, when you have your pen selected, these right here gives you your color options. I don't know what yours will start off with. You can hit this little button over here in the corner that has a plus above it to select a different color, a different pen color. And as you see, I never did this one before. You can pick a color that's not within this regular grid right here. You can pick a whole new color and do it that way. I don't know if it has gradients. No, it looks like it's just squares. Oh, yep, there we go. So if you're artistic and you deal with all the little gradients and all that stuff, have at it, have fun. And these three buttons right here increases your pen stroke. In addition to what I said, if the harder you do it, the thicker it is. It's also what you doing lighter. If you do it lighter, it's there. Select the second one, it makes it a little bit darker. The third one, an even bigger stroke without having to press it hard to get that. And if you tap it again, as you see, that thick one can be even thicker. So you have a wide range for how thick you want your letters to appear or to write. All right. So that's the basics of the journal, where everything is, how to navigate through it. Why am I seeing that? This thing is it's funny. You design stuff and you don't know it. But yeah, that's how you navigate. So, and if you, as I showed you before, this page you can easily scroll through all the page views to get to where you want to, if you don't want to have to do the hyperlink. If you want to find it, you think you can find it quicker than just hyperlinking. You also have the option, say if you have a lot of notes in March and you want to bookmark that page. Your bookmark is here. Just bookmark that. Say if you want to go somewhere else, I'm going to bookmark a couple things. We're going to bookmark our wheel of life because that's something you may want to refer to a lot. We're going to bookmark our life goals because you may want to come back to your life goal for, say, business life goals. We're going to book that because you have something here that you want to refer to often. And we're going to bookmark one more. Let's see. We're going to also bookmark, let's say, my wish fulfilled. No, let's say vision boards. We're going to bookmark vision boards. All right. Oh, no, don't add a page. Bookmark vision boards. Now, you have 3 pages that you want to go to often. Another quick way of getting to those is, again, go to these 4 squares to bring up all these page views. Go to favorites. All your bookmark pages are there. You can go to whichever bookmark page you want to go to. Select it. It opens up. Do what you want to do. Visualize on it. Make notes on it. Write on it. Whatever you want to do, do it. So, again, this is an overview of the book. And I hope I've covered everything. I told you how to add pages. You can copy pages you're currently on. Go to a specific page. If you know the page number, you can delete a page. If you added a page and you don't want it no more, you can delete it, or a page within your notebook itself. If you don't want it in there anymore, take it out. Scrolling direction, you can say you can scroll horizontal or vertical, however you want to do that. Stylus and palm rejection, I don't know what that is. I'm not going to bother that. But feel free to play around here, as I said, if you need to or see to. And this is an overview of the journal. I will be back to show you stickers, I think. I want to say it's something else as well. But I'll be back for another video. See you in a minute. Okay, so now we're back for a quick video about your vision board. And in your vision board, it comes blank. It comes, it comes blank. So that you can put here whatever you want to. And there's a vision board for every area. You have personal, social, finances, business, family, and community, spiritual, and fitness and health. So of those, it's actually pretty quick and simple to do it. If you hit stickers, it'll bring up different what am I trying to say? It will bring up different oh my goodness, pictures that you already have in your images. Oh my goodness. So you can hit one of those, it'll bring that image up and you can sit it there. All right. Any of the images you have, you can click on it, bring it in, and resize it. You resize it through this little, bring this in so you can see it. This little arrow right here helps size it. You hold it, you can rotate it however you want to. This one stretches it out or whatever. Nobody really wants to do that. I don't know. You may want to do that for whatever reason. But yeah. So, but put it in here, resize it, and then place it wherever you want to. If you want to put on a different page, I think you should be able to cut off of this page. And paste on that page. All right. And so that's one way of doing it, from images you may already have on your system, or you can go find it. So I already brought up a couple of web pages, so let me go to that real quick. So say for instance I have these phrases here. I see something I like, I tap on it to hold it, get that copy, then come back to here, and we're going to put that in personal, and we're going to put that in spiritual, wherever that is. Now, when pasting, I just found this out. If you have it on the pen, and if your setting here is for you to be able to write, I thought you can hit it and hold it to paste, but it doesn't, because it thinks you want to write. So you have to make sure that this is in your unpin selected, in your pencil, well, in your unpin, in your unwriting selection, tap and hold, hit paste, and there you go. So once it's in there, I don't want to write. I thought I was already out of that. So, let me hit undo to get that mark over there. Okay. So once it's in there, again, click on it. What are we doing here? You know what? Just because I'm doing this, it wants to act up. But we're going to leave us alone. So I guess I have to go back into pen mode to hold it. It didn't work that way before. Resize it, place it where I want it to be. Again, I go back to, where was I? Internet. I'm going to go back because I was looking at some other stuff before I started this video. I was at, that's not what I was doing. I asked for bags of money. So I saw this bag of money. Clicked it. Let's say it's not. Nope. Copy. Go back to good notes. Where's my finances? Paste. I'm going to see paste and match style because I don't know what that means. Paste from Safari. Allow paste. Oh, same thing. It just looks the same. So click on it. And then resize it and put it where I want it to be. I also brought up mansions because we all got good goals. So let me go one more. Where was I at? Go back another one. Nope. I like this sprawling mansion right here. I like that sprawling mansion. So I'm going to click and hold it. Hit copy. Come up to my good notes. Hold it. Hit paste. And there it is. That beautiful thing there. All right. And let it be there. So that's the way you can find pictures to put in your vision board. You can also, of course, write in your vision board. To be seen and loved by all. Let's just put that there. All right. And however you want it. So that's how you add pictures for your vision board. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, again, leave me a comment below. If you need help with something, figuring out something, whatever, let me know. I will definitely do my best to help you. Hope this helps. Get them visions together, y'all. Get them visions free and clear because you can manifest them when you can know what it looks like. And you know what it looks like, you can know what it feels like. And that's how you get that ball rolling, all right? So, wish you guys the best and success. As I always say, see you in the next video. Okay, so in the life goals section, video section, and the section of this journal, we talk about being specific with the goals that you have for each area of your life. And these areas were found out from the Wheel of Life. In the Wheel of Life, you did the chart to see where you are most close to your desires in your life and where you are the furthest from the desires in your life. And looking at that, when you're the furthest away, you ask yourself, I don't know if I explained this in the Wheel of Life, so maybe I'll address that here. So in the Wheel of Life, after you do the graph, the way I explained it in the video, where you mark out from 1 to 10, how close you are to the goal, to the feeling. If the goal, let me slow down. Say spiritual, being your spiritual path, whatever that means to you. Can be spiritual and metaphysical, or spiritual and religion, or both. However you want to do that. How do you measure from 1 to 10 in your spiritual life? Are you 1, you're just beginning, or 0, you're just beginning, trying to figure it out? Or you can be at a 0 or 1 because now you're at a new point. You come to a spiritual awakening, or you just started a spiritual learning of a new religion, or spiritual connection to a new religion, or you just now wanted to get closer to God, and however, wherever you find yourself in that. You can be at a 0 where you're just beginning, you're just learning, you're trying to relearn, trying to get better connections, or you can be at a 8 where you've been on this path for a while, you feel good about it, you got progress going on, you're just trying to see what the next step is. You can be at a 10. You've mastered this thing, it's the best thing in life. However it is, that's what it is. And you do that for each section of the Wheel of Life. So after you do each of those, and if you color all the sections in a different color, you can get the best visual of where you are the closest and the furthest away from your goals for what you want to be and do in life, where you want to be in life, not necessarily do, but where you want to be in life. Now, you start with the ones in writing your story. See, I didn't explain this. This is because I was rushing. I apologize. So in writing, going to my wish fulfilled page, where you write out the story of your life, you can refer back to the Wheel of Life, and you can look and see. Start with the ones that are closest to where you want to be. If you're at an 8, what would take you to a 10? Like, what additional thing can take you to a 10? So 8 can be you making the money you want to make. But 10 can be you making the money you want to make, doing the dream job of your life, like doing something you like to do. You may be making the money, but you don't like the job. So you're going to be able to make the money and enjoy the job. So what would take you to a 10? That's what you put. That's how you start writing your story in My Wish Fulfilled. Start with the 10s, and I say start with the ones that's closest to your goals, because if you start with the ones that's furthest away, you're starting at a negative point, and sometimes it's hard to pull you up when you're already so far back. Versus if you start with the ones that you're closest to your goal, oh, I'm already halfway there. I'm most of the way there. I can easily write this to get from 0 to 10. I enjoy and I see myself doing this, and I see myself enjoying this, and I see myself getting my dream job that is on this side of town, doing this kind of responsibilities. My coworkers are like this. It's a casual day. I work from home. Whatever the details about that, write it out in my wish fulfilled. I see myself enjoying this life, doing the job I love, and making the money that my soul truly desires. Then go to the next one. Da 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 da. I'm trying to stop saying da 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 because I'm rushing. I'm trying to give you all specifics, not da da da's. Anyway, so start with whatever is the highest and go down to the next one after that. And so what would take you from whatever that number is to 10? I see myself, say business. I see myself starting off this business doing hair. I see myself going to school and getting my certification and passing the state exam, getting my salon, working in the salon, buying my building, having these clients, having these people working in my salon. I see all this stuff, and then it's amazing. The atmosphere is like this. The colors look like this. There's design like this. It's on this side of town. We get new customers, and repeat customers all the time. Just get as beautiful a picture as you can of that and write it in your wish fulfilled. And keep on going down till you get to the one that's furthest away. Now, the one furthest away could be, say, personal. No, say community. You may be a person who you want to have more friends, and you're the furthest away from it because you have not one friend right now, and no potentials of friends. So, although that's at a 0, you should be, after writing all those beautiful stories and already being at a high vibration for writing out all that beautiful stuff, it should be no problem for you to reach back for that 0 and feel good about that and already be in the feel good momentum as you write down what you want for that. Because my wish fulfilled is to only write down what you want. Do not put none inch of what you don't want. This is not what this page is about. These pages are not about what you don't want. These pages are about what you want. So if you don't want it, don't put it down, because what you put down matters. So by example of that, I mean, don't put down, I don't want to come into the new year alone. I don't want to grow old without anybody. That's what you don't want. So don't put it in there. Only put in there what you want. So what you're going to put down is my wish fulfilled. My wishes fulfilled looks like me going out every Friday night with my best friend. Oh my goodness, how I so love being with my best friend. My best friend is funny, is serious, is thought provoking, loves to conversate, loves to do this, loves to do that. Me and my best friend talk all the time. Me and my best, it was so cool because when me and my best friend we met over on this side of town. I was going to the store doing this, and I saw that person, and we talked and we clicked, and it's been beautiful ever since then. And just get that ball rolling. So, and I say that's just for an example, but whatever it is for you is for you. But write all that out and your wish is fulfilled. And you may need a whole lot more pages than what I provided you in a notebook, but I've already showed you how to add more pages. Even for, I didn't show you, but if you want me to add a video, let me know. For my wish fulfilled, before you get to the last, even if you get to the last page and you find out you need more spaces, you can go to the options where I showed you how to add pages, but further down somewhere I showed you where it says duplicate page or copy page, copy current page. Now, when you copy it, it's going to have all that stuff there. But what you do is go to that same three dots to get that drawdown box. And I think it says something about clear page. So add the page, hit clear page. You got a whole brand new page. Continue writing your story. Continue writing and just keep adding. There's no limit to what you can add for this journal, for this digital journal. You can keep adding and it'll all be right there one after the other and it's all there. So I'm sorry, that was the wishes fulfilled that I did not cover, and the will of life that I did not cover. I don't think, just in case I did, good idea. This is a reiteration, but if I didn't, I added this. That's my intention for those pages. If you need more help with that, hit me up. Let me know. I will be glad to walk you through that. But the life goals. So after going through the will of life to figure out where you want to, how to get to where you want to be, now you have your life goals pages that when you see where you want to be, now you write it in your life goals. You write down 3 goals for yourself, and then write down, or 3 achievements for yourself, and write down, I think it's 5 goals for each achievement that you want to do. So if to use the example that I gave you a minute ago, say you want your dream job, right? So that's under, I guess, business. No, that might be under business. Might be under business or finances. However you want to put it, wherever you want to put it. So your goal for now your business is going to be to have your dream job with that income. So what are 3 goals that you can give yourself for that dream job? Improve my skills. So maybe you need to improve your skill set to get that job. Improve my skills / or get some training. It could be, what's another one that you can do for your dream job? Look up different locations, look up different companies that offer a dream job, and look up what the salaries that they pay. And so now you have your 3 goals or 3 achievements. However I put it in the book, I forgot. I don't have it right in front of me right now. No, this is not that. Oh look. I know it's a side note, but this is the physical copy of the Mind Miracles. Remember I told you I could have, if you want physical copies, I can do it for you. I can probably actually do a physical copy faster than I can do a digital copy at this point. You won't have the hyperlinks, but you can have the actual book. So if you want the actual book, let me know. I already got it made. See, I got it. If you want it, send me a thing. I will add it to my Etsy store and give you a discount. Like I told you, I'll give you a discount. Since you already bought this digital version, I will give you a discount to get this on discount in the weekly version. I may already add this. I may go ahead and add this in. You may see this. You may see the digital version and see the physical version of the weekly calendar. When you purchase a digital, you may see the physical. So you have, at that time, you have a choice, because this video tutorial is for any version. This video tutorial is for the digital and for the physical version. So if you see the choice of digital and physical for the weekly, You buy the physical, here it goes. It'll be coming out to you. I create it myself. I make it as it's ordered, and I'll ship it to you. So I'll make it, send it to you, and it's yours. If you have digital, it's automatic download, as you know, because you purchased it and you got it. But if you want the weekly version of the physical, I can go ahead and make that easier and faster than I can do the digital version, unless I make the digital version stick. But either way, like I said, hit me up, let me know. I will get it to you. But anyway, so I picked this up because oh shoot, I'm sorry. See me and all this moving around. Bootleg, just bootleg. See, this is bootleg stuff. Okay, so let me relax and calm down and get back to what I was saying. Okay, so, that was funny. Well, it's funny to me. So as I was saying, for your what was I talking about? Oh, okay, steps. So I got a spiritual page, but either way, spiritual page, but either way. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm going to slow down. All right. So you have, after your will of life, and you figured out what it takes to get to where you want to be. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and go to business because I said business. So for business, we said one of them could be your skills. Another one can be finding the areas that you want to be in. And I forgot what the third one we said. So you would write down, go number 1, improve my skills, or whatever. Go number 2, look up different locations. Number 3, look up companies and research companies, research salaries, research companies, and then you write down the steps for each goal. Now, as I was going over that life goals, I was saying, okay, so one beautiful thing about this book is that you write down these goals. You write down what you want. You may even put down when you want to achieve it. That's an extra up to you. And then you start working on it. Now, a year will go past. 6 months will go past. Whatever amount of time goes past, you go back and you look. And you say, did I achieve that goal? If you did, yes, amazing. You've done it. You've done it. Now, if you haven't, this is where I don't want you to get weary. So if you haven't, I would encourage you to go to one of your note pages and ask yourself why. Ask yourself a couple questions. Ask yourself, so did I not receive this goal? Why? Look at your goals. Did I do these things? Yes. Okay. So when I did them, what happened? And so if you did them, then the next question is, then what needs to change? Or how did I feel when I did it? And you write it down and you see. And that helps you to see what may be lacking or possibly lacking. Or maybe it's something you don't need to do. Maybe the answer is look to something else. Did I really like when I did these things? Did I look like the outcome? Did it look like what I wanted to do and happen? Did it look like that would be it? No, not really. Okay, so then that's why you didn't achieve that goal. Or was I upset about it and I stopped it? Did I come up to something and I figured out, do I feel like I'm worthy of it? Did it make me feel like I'm not good enough? Did it make me feel like I need to do and be more? Write all that down. Because that's a light shining on something for you to look at inside for healing. Something to look at inside for, if I haven't manifested something and it's possible for me to manifest it, it's for me to get, and I haven't done it, then why haven't I done it? What else could be out there that's stopping me? How am I blocking myself? How am I not setting myself up good enough? What may need to change? And if you need to sit and meditate and think on it for a minute, do that. But this is how you come to find out how, if you can't and haven't achieved a goal, what is your next step if you've been trying and you've been putting effort to achieve it. And if you haven't put in effort, that lets you know, okay, so my thing I need to improve is putting in more effort. And if I'm not putting in more effort, why didn't I? Because it's something I don't like, because it seemed hard. Okay, if it seemed hard, what makes it hard? Then didn't get a different mindset of, Why does it feel hard? It's because it's challenging me to do something more I don't want to do. It's because I told myself I don't have enough time. That I tell myself, like, you have to really dig into this, and all this is a part of your healing, figuring it out and healing. You have to do all this to figure it out. My phone is going into crazy modes. I'm gonna let it cool down, and I'll be back. Okay, so I apologize for that energetic interruption. I apologize. I need to manifest getting this phone fixed because I don't want to use anything else. I love this phone. So I need to manifest getting this phone fixed. Either way. So the purpose of this section, and I'm talking about, again, the life goal section. The purpose of this section is to, one, get you on a clear path of achieving your goals and dreams. Not just necessarily manifesting anything, but to achieve life goals and dreams in the different areas that we have in the book. And so that's one. Two is, when it's not achieved, finding out the reason why it wasn't achieved. Did you set correct goals for it? Did you set correct action plans? Was it something that within your reach? Did you reach too far? Just ask yourself these questions, like I said, in the notes section, if you want to use that. Do a self-assessment. Why isn't it? And the reason why I say this is a part of healing is because sometimes you find out that this is a part of your inner character that you weren't aware of. This is a part of an inner part of you that you've been dealing with and doing for years and not realizing it and not seeing it for what it is. So now you do. So now that you see it, you can address it. You can choose to change it. And some of these things may be a little difficult for you to change. It may be like I said, a mindset thing where feeling that things are too hard, feeling that you're not worthy of it. And how would you know that? Because a lot of times the feeling of not being worthy is not easily noticed. And sometimes the feeling of a lot of things have abandonment issues. Maybe you are afraid of success. Maybe you're afraid of failure. You're afraid of both. All of these things are not always obvious to you to understand why you don't do something, or why you set a goal and you don't achieve it, or why you don't take action for it. And to find out that these things exist, you have to sit down, okay, and say why. Why does this exist? Where does this come from? Where did I first find out about this or deal with this in my life? And sit down and think about it. And when you find out where it is and what happened and why it happened, okay, so how am I going to address it now? How can I change it? And then that's when you start to use other healing modalities, as I call them, or as we call them, to help you to leap over those hurdles. So now, I'm sorry, you set your life goals, you set your goals, you set your plans, and you're off and running. And it is my hope in every prayer that you do achieve all of, or at least most of, your goals. I want to see you successful. I want to see you, because what happens is when you find out that you had a goal, made plans, achieved those plans, and achieved that goal, it makes you feel different and better about yourself. It makes you feel like, I can stand up for myself. I can do this for myself. I can achieve something. I can actually set a goal and I can achieve it. So now let me set another one. So that gives you a momentum of, all right, let me find out the next thing and let me do the next thing, and give you more encouragement and more backup for yourself for going for the next goal. And then when your goals get bigger, it gets easier, because now you find out that, okay, so now I know how to set a goal, I know how to set an action plan, and when this comes up, oh, I just deal with it, or I'll heal from it, or I'll challenge it, or I'll grow through it, and whatever else, and it just gets better and better, and it becomes like magic. But this book is to help you to begin that process, to at least, after you've clarified what you want, now sit here and figure out how you're going to get it, and give yourself a daily action plan, weekly action plan, or whatever it is to achieve it. All right, so that's pretty much this section. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns in regards to setting your life goals, setting plans, action steps, or anything like that, or any other section of the book, of course, please feel free to leave a comment below or send me a message at the information provided below. And let me know what you need. If you need anything, again, if there's any improvements, comments, or changes that you would suggest, something that was helpful or not as helpful, anything, I welcome it all. And if there's anything else, again, let me know. So thank you so much for watching this section of the video for your life goals. And I wish you much success, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And I have other channels too. I'll list them below in case you have other inquiries about other things. I have other channels. I put them down below. I have Healing Bridges, just for healing your centered self. I have a On the Soul Side. I think that's this channel. And that's to a more spiritual, metaphysical approach in life, which I'll start uploading more videos here. I've recorded a lot of them, but again, haven't put them out there because that's been my fear that I'm working through. So I'm here to coach you guys what I've been coached through, what I've been helping myself with, and what I've learned from others. So yeah, if you want to visit any of the other channels, the information will be below. And that's all for now. So again, I will see you in the next video. I wish you well. See you next time.